to Digger Detecting, everybody. Welcome also to the back sunroom, as you can see behind me. And look, don't mind the squeaky chair we just pushed across here. But the reason why I'm in the back sunroom on a squeaky chair is because we need to do a bit of an explanation video and basically explain what's going on for Digger Detecting YouTube channel in the start of 2024. And I'm super excited to announce that we've got a few new ideas. So no, I'm not stopping. No, I'm not leaving or going away or doing anything else. I am going to continue shooting and sharing Digger Detecting YouTube channel videos, or YouTube videos I should say. We are going to branch out and diversify just that little bit though, and touch on a few new things. So a couple of these things are my own idea, and one of them is basically an idea that has been put to me, and we're going to take it up. So the first idea is a little bit more mechanic work that we're going to be filming in 2024 and sharing on the Digger Detecting YouTube channel. And I know I keep saying that, Digger Detecting, so metal detecting. But look, that's what we started with. I do want to branch out a bit. We are not going away from Digger Detecting whatsoever, or metal detecting videos. As many will know, I'm supported by Coiltech and Minelab products. And look, we've got a lot of work to do in future, testing and sharing all these wonderful machines and equipment, and sharing tips and tricks as we go, which I've really enjoyed in the past and I'm going to continue doing for future. So don't think I'm getting away from metal detecting in any sense of the measure. It's just not that's just not happening at all. So what we are doing though is we're going to start working a bit more, a few more ideas, and first one being is sharing a bit more automotive mechanic work. Some will have seen, or some will know, that we bought the VS Commodore out in the backyard, very, very cheap. And for a bit of fun, we've been doing a cheap car challenge, trying to do it up as cheap as we can and see where we can get it and see what we can do with it for future. Sell it, keep it, I don't know yet still. But look, it's come a long way in a very, very short time, and I've really, really enjoyed sharing it. So the next idea is basically, it's a bit of a long story. Just quickly though, went and did a delivery to a property. Bloke's name there was Dean, who owned the place, and as soon as I pulled up, I seen the old house, the dome top well, and the fruit trees running off down the backyard. So that sent my mind into overdrive, and as soon as I'd finished doing the delivery with Darren, who I work with, I couldn't help myself. Darren laughed at me, but I basically handed Dean one of my business cards, and I told Dean, I run Digger Detecting here, mate. We get out and detect these properties, and we film YouTube videos on our channel. Basically, Dean turned around and he was interested in the detecting. He said, mate, that'll be no worries. You can give it a go one day. But basically, Dean turned around, and Dean owns a pool and spa company. Dean goes around fitting up pools and spas all around the district. And one of the biggest issues he has that he was saying is, after he fits the pools and the spas, he's forever following up with phone calls from people. How do I clean my pool? How do I drain my pool? How do I prime my filter? How do I clean my filter? How do I remove my filter and clean it? Everything. So Dean was sort of looking to get someone in to film and basically share YouTube tutorial videos on all these different subjects and ideas. And so that way Dean's not sitting on the phone all day long talking to customers, repeating himself. He can direct them straight across to the video, and people can watch and work it out themselves basically, or work out what they're trying to do. So time is money, and as Dean said, if we could have some sort of video that we could direct people to, like on our website, he said that is ideally what we're looking for. So this will be paid work in future. Like Dean sort of said, how much do I charge, which I haven't done anything like this for before. So it will be paid work. It'll be something that I can work out with Dean as we go. We're going to have a meeting in January and work out what he's wanting me to do, and work out what sort of costs will be involved behind it for me, and how much time it'll take me to put it all together. So second idea, as I said, we're going to be doing a bit of pool and spa company work with Dean, which is super exciting. I know it's nothing related to metal detecting, and look, I don't even have a pool or a spa myself, so maybe we might get a free one. But look, I don't have a pool or a spa myself, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me even, also, but that's fine. I'm all about learning new things, taking on new things. So that's what we're going to do. The third idea, and this is an idea that I had myself, and it's been rolling around in my head for the last probably 6 months, and that is basically starting to talk to people and touch on their life stories and get them to share their life stories. So this idea came about basically through the amount of stories that I get told through old farmers and people that I meet along my way detecting, along my adventures. And you often get told these stories about, me and my brothers used to play cricket out there, or Dad got kicked by a cow down there and broke his leg, or whatever it be, down on the farm there. And these stories sort of roll around in your head as you're detecting the property. And often in my videos, as a lot of people will know, I often talk about these stories and retell them, re-explain them. But it's me telling them. It's me telling the secondhand information. I would love if you could hear it from the direct person themselves. Hear what I've heard originally. So that's where the idea sort of come about. Could we possibly touch on people's life stories and get them to share them on film? And there's a bit of a double edge to that, because not only does people get to share their stories on film and we get to enjoy listening to them, but they're there forever. It's creating that legacy and it's sharing that legacy. And look, I'll state the obvious: no one is around forever, ever. We've all got an expiry date. And my grandfather, I would have loved to have shared his story before he passed away, and he passed away very suddenly too. So it wasn't sort of something that I wasn't even detecting at the time. So it wasn't something that I got the opportunity to do, and it would have been great to do because Pa loved to tell a story just like me. So anyway, we're going to start off, in saying all that, we've got a few people on board. The first one being my mum, the second one being my dad. So look out, mum and dad are on board. They're pretty obvious, easy ones that we'd start with. Next up, we're going to go through to possibly my nana, if we can. And nana might be a bit touch and go because she has her off days, her good and bad days. So I might get a yes one day and I might get a go away no the next day. So look, we're just going to try and work with it though, work with people in future and see what we can share to you guys. Because look, I've watching documentaries, hearing other people's life stories, I often take away a little bit from that. People tell me things and I often keep a little bit of that with myself, and it often changes my outlook or changes the way that I live my daily life. Something that I might do of a daytime, it may just it may have come from someone through what they've told me, or something that a trait or a moral or a principle I have may have just come about through a story that I've heard. So what I think is fair and right. So just wanted to put this out there and just wanted to get a bit of a video to explain what's happening for our channel in 2024. I could put up a post, I could write something down or whatever and share it, but it's not the same, coming directly from myself. So no, we're not getting away from metal detecting in any sense of a measure. We're just diversifying and branching out a bit with our channel. And look, I really hope you enjoy it. I hope it brings new viewers and subscribers, and I hope it brings more opportunities for future. So anyway, guys, that is about it for us today. We better get a wriggle on. We've got a lot to do today, starting at lunchtime doing Mum's interview. So look out. So anyway, that is about it. And look, I look forward to seeing you in future, catching you on that next adventure. Cheers.